Hello, kids. Welcome back to another adventure with Maya and her robo-friend, Momo. Today, Maya has to work on an important project. She needs to gather data on the favorite toys of children at different ages. These toys will be sent to orphan children. She comes home, feeling a bit confused about where to start the project. Momo noticed her confusion and had solutions ready for her problems. She needs help with her project and wants to understand what data is and how to collect it. Data is information we collect from the world around us. It can be numbers or words. There are two main ways to gather data: interviews and surveys. In an interview, you can have a conversation with each student, asking questions to gather information. On the other hand, you can use surveys, which is a list of questions that you give to many students at once. This way, you can collect a lot of information quickly. Now that Maya understands how to collect data using interviews and surveys, she wonders how to arrange and store all the information. Data can be arranged in two ways. First, the data is arranged in a structured way in which data is clear and organized. It's easy to search, sort, and understand because it's neatly arranged in rows and columns. On the other hand, unstructured data is messy and unorganized. It is difficult to search and understand because the data is not arranged neatly. Next, Maya wants to learn about the types of data she will collect. There are two types, quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative data can be counted or measured, such as the number of students who like different toys. Qualitative data describes the quality of things, such as the kids giving reasons for liking or disliking certain toys, describing them as fun or boring. She now understands how to collect, arrange, and identify the different types of data and is ready to start her project. Calling her friends for help and planning to conduct interviews. She starts by conducting interviews with some friends and handing out surveys to others, collecting all the data she needs. Back in the room, she arranges her data into clear, structured forms. Every piece of information, including her interview notes, is carefully organized. She ensures the collected data is easy to understand and use. Finally, Maya presents her project at school. Her teacher and classmates are very impressed with how well she collected and organized the data to help other kids. It's a proud and happy moment as she knows that learning about data and algorithms has improved her problem-solving skills. And that's the story of how Maya learned about the basics of AI. Remember, kids, data and algorithms are the key components that help AI learn and make decisions. See you next time for another fun adventure.